I know. She's out of here. And we'll start this one. So we have a backup.
Are you going to mute everybody?
Oh, I can mute everybody. Yes. Thank you. All. So you are all muted, but you have the capability to unmute. So I forgot to say too, if you have a theraband and want to use it today, I will be using the theraband again today. But again, that's always optional. You don't have to use it. That's what it's all. So we'll come down on the mat. So I hope you guys are all doing well this gorgeous Wednesday morning. We got to wake up, and that was a gift, right? We got to sit up, and that was another gift. And we got to stand up. That was 3 gifts already, and the day is only 10 o'clock, you guys. So I want you to take a nice breath in and just exhale. Blow it out. Good, yeah. Let it breathe. I might need a little something under my head today. That feels a little better. Good. Good. Just start with letting that air move. Just let the air move. Good. Good. And then, just like yesterday, if you were in class yesterday, I want you to think about following the air. We're going to see where it goes. Notice if one side of your rib cage fills up more, if one side of your rib cage expels more. Good. That's it. Yeah. And as you're trying to even that out, sending the air in more evenly through those ribs, notice how that affects your levels, right? Across your sacrum, across the rib cage. Good. Keep breathing. I'm just going to adjust the volume a little bit. Good. And you're still breathing and you're still following where the air is going. And noticing the levels in your body. And maybe you have to adjust somewhere. Maybe you have to literally lift the rib cage a little bit or lift the head a little bit. Good. Good. Pardon me. Then I want you to take another big inhale and see if you can really fill up the back of your shoulder blades underneath, right near the low ribs, right about where the kidneys are. Good. Yeah. And I want you to make sure that you're not doing a false inhale, which some of us will hold a tightness in the chest and not allow ourselves to really expand through the ribs. So don't even worry about your abs staying on. If you think about where the air is going, into the sides and into the back, your abdominals will keep just the right amount of tone for you without causing a strange tightness in the chest. Yeah, that looks nice. Yeah, good, good. All right, so then let's inhale, float those arms up. Big inhale, exhale, just bring them right back down to your side. So rib cage arms up, mimicking the ribs on either side and coming back down to the ribs. Just staying in that plane. Inhale up overhead. Exhale. Good. That's it. Good. 2 more. Letting the abs and the breath start taking control of the arms. Good. Keeping the arms low, we're going to snow angel along the floor. So they're going to reach up overhead and then back down to your sides. Yep, right on the floor. reaching out as far as you can. Palms of your hands are up. You're sending that energy down the front of your arm. Got all this stuff in my way. Good. That's it. Good. One more time. One more time. Using the abs to help bring the arms back into your side. Very nice. Good. We're going to take our band, grab hold of it. And I want you to set it on your low ribs. So with your fingers, find the curve of the ribs, right? They come down like that. Just going to set it across that. And I want you to do a pelvic tilt. And you might notice that your ribs don't move at all. We're using it as tactile. So now I want you to give me another pelvic tilt and feel the ribs drop in away from that band. Inhale, release that. Good. Exhale, pelvic tilt, rib pull in away from that band. Good. That's it. Inhale, big to neutral. Exhale, find that. Good. Now, as you have that tactile marker, let some part of your brain be aware of your shoulders. As you feel your ribs pull down, can you open the shoulders wider? You're going to notice that it creates more intensity at the abdominals. That makes sense? So, as you pull the ribs in and the pelvic tilt, open those collarbones up. Put that space in the front of the arm. Good. One more time. Nice. Relax toward neutral. Inhale, take the arms up toward the ceiling. Exhale, just find your feet, heels, outside of feet, big toe. Inhale, shrug the arms. Exhale, set them back down while you find your feet, heels, outside, big toe. Good. And one more. Inhale up. Exhale, heels, outside, big toe, and then just hold that. Feel how that's like a suction cup, right? Against the ground. Your arches are domed up. Good. We're going to inhale, exhale. Keep the arms as just a piece of your torso. They're not falling forward. They're just taking a ride. Inhale and exhale back down. So we're coming up into bow. Just letting the arms come for a ride. They're not swinging around. So for a moment, we're going to imagine that they're fixed here, right? They're fixed. They've been bolted into place. That's it. Good. Good. One more time. Stay lifted. We're up in that bow. We're going to find our rib cage, our shoulder blades on the rib cage. Let them hug a little bit. Good. Rotate your palms so they face a little bit more toward each other. I see a couple of you with your hands out. Can you rotate palms in? That's better. Good. All right. Now, staying there. Find your feet, little suction cups. You should feel your belly drop into your body even more. Inhale, take the arms overhead. Exhale, bring them back toward your knees. Good. Suction cup those feet as you inhale. Exhale. Good. Two more times. Good. One more. Good. And then all the way back down to the earth. Arms overhead. Stretch and reach. Good. This time we're going to come back up into tabletop with your right leg in tabletop. Exhale into your bow. Right leg comes up. Good. Inhale. Everything comes back down. Other leg. Exhale up. Good. Inhale everything down. Good. Exhale. Good. Inhale into those kidneys. Good. Exhale. Good. Inhale into those kidneys on the way down. So this isn't a popping moment. This is your body stabilizing on the way down, because what if you were hanging off the side of an Irish castle trying to kiss a Blarney Stone? You would definitely want those abdominals to be holding on as you back bend it into space. Not saying that happens every day, but I want your body to get used to stabilizing that spine no matter what you're doing. Good. So big inhale, last one. Good. And then all the way down. Good. Arms come back up toward the ceiling. We're going to let your palms face away from you, so toward your thighs. You're going to rotate your right palm inward and push it towards your head and let it rotate back so the faces the thigh. Same arm again. Rotate in so it faces you, and then it rotates and faces away. Yeah? So just that simple motion. Good. So your left arm, I want you to pay attention to how that's stabilizing. I'm going to sit upright just so you can see some boo-boos. So here's you on the ground, right? Look at how this shoulder has suddenly jammed forward, this one here. You see that? So I want you to really check and see if you're hugging back here. And then two wonderful things happen. You probably noticed, A, my shoulder looks a little healthier, and B, watch my shirt. Look at how that pulls in. That's not me actively asking for my abdominals to turn on. That's me getting my bones where they belong, and then the muscles do their job. Yeah, good. Try the other hand, try the other hand. Yes, lovely, good. Bonus points if you can bring your brain back to your feet. Good. I'm gonna stay kneeling so I can see you better. Strong hip. That's it. Good. Is everyone getting some feedback in their belly? You can give me thumbs down, thumbs up. Okay, good, thank you. Good, good, yay, thank you, good. I saw that. Good. Awesome, good, thank you. Where am I? Good. I think we have about 2 more to make it even. All right, so then we're gonna take a nice breath. We're gonna exhale up into our bow. We're gonna have the 100. Today, we're gonna keep the band here in our hands and we're gonna pull out. So those of you who were in class yesterday, we had a different variation. I know, every day's a new day. So we can keep the feet on the floor. They can be up in tabletop, extended to the sky, oh my gosh. Or they can be lowered. For me today, after bar class, I think I need legs up with a little stretch, so I'm gonna take this position. You guys decide what you want. Ready? We're gonna do the arms pulling out from those shoulder blades. So they pull, 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 pull. And I want you to feel like you're never giving back up in. It's always out, 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 out. Find your percussive breath. Every time you're breathing, I want you to focus on energizing outward. That's it, good. It's not rah, 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 rah. Straight arms, straight arms. Straight arms. That's it. Moving right from back here. This is constantly pulling open right back here, under those armpits. That's it, and I saw that refocus. Good, good. Oh yeah, that looks great too. Good, straight, good. This should be our last bit of breath. Good. And then we can pull those knees into the chest for a little rest. Good. That makes sense? I hope so. Yes? Okay. So we're going to do, just like yesterday, we're going to take our arms ourselves up and down, and we're going to pull ourselves to the side. We're keeping the arms riding the torso. Good. And a tiny pull back to center. And same side again. Little pull to the side. I want you to be careful that your arms aren't leading the way. Whoop, whoop, right? They are bolted in at the armpits. So they are not leading. Your torso is leading the whole thing. Good. Good. That's better. Good. Yeah. Good. One more that way. Are your hips staying still? Say yes, Mona. Yes, Mona. Good. Other way. Up. No, we did not come out of that bow, did we? Our obliques are ready. They're saying it's Wednesday. Doesn't everybody know that Wednesday is oblique day? Yeah. Good, that's it. Make sure when you roll over that you're not just rolling onto a shoulder blade, right? I want you to see if you can roll up and off of that shoulder blade. Last one. Yes, lovely. Look at you guys. That looks lovely. Beautiful, good. And then come back down. We're gonna take your band, put it over your This would be your left leg, sorry, your left leg, and we're gonna hold it in your left hand. Now we're gonna do our tick-tock, and we're gonna start falling to your left. Inhale to the left. Now hold your band steady as you exhale. Feel that left inner thigh talking to those obliques to come back to center. Yeah. So I'm going to show you this view. Here's that view. Just like that. Okay. So a lot of the same things we have to watch out for. I want you to keep your shoulder blade down, right? Keep your arm connected to your shoulder. Yep. And I want you to make sure that your hips are moving as a unit. Just like your whole torso is moving. Now your torso is quiet and your hips are moving. Good. And your legs are bolted, right? They are bolted together. You should feel big oblique across. Good. Last one. Good. And then we'll take that band. Just take the other end of it through, and now it should be on the other leg. Yeah, that works? Yeah, you don't have to take it all the way off. You just take one end back. Okay, other way. Square up your hips first, set your shoulders, and then inhale, tip, exhale, pull to center. Good. Good. That's it. Check in with the holding shoulder. How is it holding, right? Don't let it pop up. Keep it connected to the rib cage. And then when you do that, when you better connect that shoulder to the rib cage, do you notice how much more activity happens in those obliques? Yes! Isn't that fun? I love that. It's all the way from your shoulder through the serratus to the obliques to your pelvic floor to your inner thigh. It's beautiful. Good. One more. One more. Good. All right. Go ahead and take that band out from behind your legs. We're going to put it over one foot, and we're going to have leg circles. So remember, if you'd like more support, cross that band. If you'd like less support, uncross it. And if you'd like even less support and a little bit more work, hold it in the opposite hand. I'm starting with it on my left foot, but doesn't matter with whatever you've got. We're going to inhale down across your center, exhale up around the outside. So the first one, okay, I'll let you have it. It probably feels good to just hang into that band. But the next one, you are cleaning slime. And that slime can be a metaphor for whatever yuckiness is in the world right now, energetically. You are getting it out. So you are pushing that leg to the inside of this silo on all the radius of it, all the way around. That's it. Not one speck of slime left in your silo. Good. One more this direction. All the way, don't miss that spot. Good. And then you'll reverse and go the other way. Pushing out. That's it. All the way around. Good. That's it. Good. Come on, watch the places where you want to just get lazy, right? That is where you're leaving slime in your life. We want to get rid of it. Yeah, don't need it. Yeah. Good. Good. Yes. Look at you guys, you look great. Yes, when you get rid of that slime, your body just responds so good. All right, so then let's reach that other foot up. Carefully step into your band while you take the other foot out. Good. And then again, if you're one-handed, you're going to cross that into the opposite hand, starting across your center line. Inhale down. Exhale, reach out and around. That's it. Good. Nice and long. Good. Okay, and again, the first two, maybe those are just assessing the amount of slime. The next ones are all about every little speck must go. you are making room for what is good and shiny and clean in your life. That's it. Even when it comes around the outside to the top, right there. Up, up, up. Get that, get that, get that. Good, good. And then we'll reverse direction that when you get to the top of this one. Good. Whoops. Keep going. I just got to readjust. So when you head out to the side, are you falling? Or are you cleaning? That's it. Good. Good. And one more. Very nice. Good. All right. Keep that foot in the band. You're going to take the other foot and set it in that band. Bring your arms up so that as you lower your band, it still has a little bit of tension on it. We're going to set your legs all the way out long. Good. So now you've got band over your feet with your feet far away from you. Yep. So we're going to have roll up. You have a couple of options. You can start with chariot arms, nice and long. You're going to roll up. As you come up, you can add a little bicep curl. Keep pulling your navel in away from those fists. And then come into half boomerang. So just press straight back. And then bring it back up. And then scoop back in. So that little bicep curl should give you just enough assistance to be a little more fluid. While you're bicep curling, you're pulling your heels down. The other option, if you're feeling pretty fluid, is to take your arms and push them up. Make sure your toes are down so your band does not hit you in the face. And you're going to roll down, scooping your belly under you. Good. Bring the arms back in. Press up by your ears. Come up through those door frame arms. They're right in line with your ribs. Good. And then press back into your half boomerang. So a couple ways to play with your roll up. That's it. Good. That's it. Scoop, scoop. Yes, better. Good. That's good. Nice. We do one more. I'm watching. Yes, good. Remember your ribs when you were had the band on your ribs? On this one, if you're up, you can stay up and forward. We'll all catch up to you. Good. We're going to take the band, cross it into opposite hands. Good. And we're going to come back into C curve to the side. So getting the oblique. Good. And then back up. We're going to alternate, scooping in as you go back. And each time we do, I want you to think of that band across your ribs. Are they knitting in, right? Or are they just letting the pelvis do all the rocking, right? That's me just letting my pelvis do the rocking. Looks almost the same. Here's me now adding the rib cage. Subtle, right? But I want to make sure you're doing it too, yeah? Good. All right, because then we're going to add extension. So we're going to come back into that oblique. Those of you who do reformer machine work will recognize this. Here's your C curve. We're going to bring the elbows in, push out, extend, squeeze those legs together, push them down. Good. Come back into your C curve to the other side. Extend, push the heels together. Good. And down. And then we come all the way back up and we do it again. So exhale, roll back. Good. Extend, keeping a little belly tone. C curve. Other side. Extend. C curve. All the way up. Good. 2 more sets. Extend. Good. Heels down in that extend moment. Really push them down. Good. Nice. And the last one. Good. That's it. Reaching through. Good. And then all the way up. Good. Then we're going to take that band out from those feet. Hold it in your hands. So you can pull. Make sure you have enough that you can pull those arms apart. We're going to add a neutral hinge with a twist. So starting here, we're going to start just in neutral again, reminding ourselves, okay, heels down, moving from the pelvis. The hardest thing about neutral is keeping this button here in the rib, right? A lot of us come back here and then it pops. And you can see how my back bent and my ribs flared up. I want to keep that in so it's a straight line. And we're just moving pubic bone back, sits bones under, and the spine goes for a ride. Yeah? So, Anna, be careful. I want you to see when you get back here, make sure that you've got that left one buttoned in so that you're not leaning back into the right. Yes, that's a girl. Good. Good, all right, because now we're gonna add our twist. So we're gonna neutral hinge, push down your left heel while you rotate to the right. Good, still long, all the way back up in one motion. So inhale, exhale, inhale, push down that left heel while you rotate right. Good, all the way back up in one motion. Good, that's it. We're just rotating, we're not falling to the side. We're just rotating on our axis. Good. So I want you to know what's causing your motion. Is it the stuff in the periphery or is it this, your center, right? Are we letting the world distract us or are we letting ourselves be in control? One more, one more. Better. Yeah, bring those arms back up, Rachel. So I want you to rotate, keep your torso still, and then bring your arms back. Feel your lobe be right here. Good, so let's go to the other side, gang, other side. So neutral, inhale, that's it. Yes, that's it, good. Don't sink, we're not sinking, we're still in neutral, right? We've kept our neutral line, we're just rotating on that axis. Yes, heels down, fight for it, good. That's right, good. Good. I'm going to do one straight on. Here's a straight on one. Notice that I'm not leaning to the side. I'm not tilting over. I'm not falling over. I'm not side bending. I'm keeping my spine right on its axis. I'm just rotating through that torso. Yeah? Yes. Can I see one more? Because that one rocked. Awesome! Woo, woo, you guys, great job! Yay, team! That was great. That was so exciting. I can't even get myself organized. Okay, that was lovely. So let's let ourselves roll all the way down. We're going to take a interlude bridge because that will probably feel good. So put those feet on the ground. Band is over your hip. Hands on either side. Collarbones open. Suction cup those feet with the weight in your heels as you push those hips up. That should feel good. Should feel like a little stretch. Inhale and exhale, roll it down. Good. Yeah. Inhale, find those feet. Exhale, drive into the heels, peel that spine up. Good. Big inhale, exhale, roll it back down. Good. One more. Inhale and exhale. Peel and roll. That's it. Good. And then roll it back down. Ah, feel good? Yeah. Anyone feel their sit bones, their glutes start to turn on after that work in the neutral? A little bit. So the reason yeah, a teeny, yeah? So because we need to have this pushing down to the ground in this motion with the back of the inner thigh, right? And as we come up, if we're pushing the legs down, it's not going to be screaming meanies here. Yes, these will be on, but it will also be these guys helping because they want to flip your leg behind you and get you up. Yeah, as if we're going to jump up from the ground from a supine position. So anyway, if you feel your glutes, yay you. And if not, don't worry, you probably had a lot of other stuff happening. So, from here, let's take those bands into one in each hand. We're gonna kick through those 5. So we're gonna inhale, exhale, legs up in tabletop, curling up into the bow. Good. And then we're gonna take the hands and push them over the thighs. So instead of single leg stretch, we're gonna start with knee pull. So imagine something on your shins, a tray of fine champagne flutes. We inhale, serve the tray. We exhale, pull it back in, pulling those ribs in. Inhale, serve your tray. Exhale, pull it back in. So if you can imagine, right, it's on there. Do I have something that's roly-poly? We don't want to spill it. So if I had this little ball, right? If I kick my legs up as they go out, you see how the ball falls on me, right? So instead, I want you to make sure that you stay level as you go in and out. That's a beautiful lever for your abdominals to handle. This actually relates to how well you can squat. Good, right? Because that's that shin line matching the spine line. Good. Good, one more. Good, now as the legs come in, we're just gonna push to the left side of your thigh. So pushing down the side, come back to center. Pushing down the side, come back to center. Yep, I'm gonna show you an unflattering but helpful view. So I want you to make sure that when you push, you don't kick off to the side with your feet. You see how my feet are trying to make it easier on me? Or they're trying to cheat me by showing me the side of my leg and making it look like I'm going farther than I am. I want you really to work on keeping the legs still as you add that side bend in, yeah? So again, knowing where your body parts are. Does that make sense, Anna? Do you need to see it again? Yes, right? Controlling the legs at their source, right? Right here at the hip. Good. Good, inhale, pause. Good. So coming back should not be just woo, riding the band back up. No, we are controlling the band, trying to lengthen, 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 lengthen from a grounded sacrum. Good, 2 more. Good. Anna, if you can come up into a little bit bigger bow, same thing, Cheryl, your neck won't hurt quite as much. But make it happen from your shoulders, not from your head. Good, I know, good. All right, go ahead and pull those knees into the chest and release the back for just a moment, because remember I said the first set will be in bow, second set is on the floor. Shoulders and head are down. We're going to outwardly rotate so you have your little Pilates V feet, right? Little Pilates V feet. Squeezing from the back of the hip until you feel the heel. Now, find your ribs. I want you to button them in as you reach down again. Good. So I think all of you have been on a reformer machine. Well, I don't know if Franny has been. Well, yeah, Franny has a reformer machine at home. So this feeling of feet and straps, or on the Cadillac machine when you're pulling down the springs with your legs, and you have to hold those ribs in place and not let your upper back arch up. That's what I want you to feel right here. Really long, long, long. That's it. Good. 2 more. Good. And last one. Very nice. Take the band off of your right foot. You're holding it now in your left. You're going to cross the band so it is now in your right hand also. And I'm going to turn around so you can see what I'm doing. Woo, the floor is cold. We're going to open both legs wide. You see that? So now this one has support. This one doesn't. We're just going to bring the one without support to the center and let it open back up. Yeah? So pull. Remember that feeling way a long time ago, like 45 minutes ago, when we were working your TikTok and we had the band on that inner thigh, and you could feel it from your inner thigh all the way across to the waist. Can you replicate that feeling now? That's it. Good. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Now keep that leg open. Reach with your left hand, hold on to the band, pull it down to the ground now, out to your side. Now, there you go. In case you missed it, you're going to get a little more inner thigh here on the other side. So this one's hanging out to the side. If it needs support, you can put your hand on it. This other one is going to pull up. Now, as it comes up, my friend with sacral issues, you guys make sure your pelvis is staying heavy. This is not you twisting your pelvis to move the leg. This is you anchoring your pelvis to move the leg. Yeah. Good. 2 more, 2 more. And last one. Very nice. Good. Go ahead and bring that foot up. You can switch feet. So now it would be in your right leg. And I'm reaching across my body to give that right leg support. Good. So now you just woke this guy up, right? So now when you bring it to center, should be easy to find that inner thigh. Yeah? Good. Rachel, if that is at all uncomfortable in your knee, you can put the band behind your thigh. Same thing, Franny. If that feels at all wiggly in the knee, you put that band behind the thigh instead. Good. Last 2. Stay from heavy and lovely. Good. Good. So the legs stay open. You just switch hands now. So now the band that has the foot also is holding on that same hand, that same side. Yeah? Okay. Now that leg, whoa, pulls to center. Whoa. I'm going to put a practice hand on my other leg just to make sure it stays down against this hand while the other one's in motion. It also is a little cue to me how much I'm trying to twist my body to make the leg move instead of just using my muscles. Yeah, right? You can feel when it wants to go up and down. Good. That's it, gang. I love the self-checking. Last 2. And last 1. Oi. Good. And then if you want to, you can just let them hang, or some of you might feel better if you bring your feet together and just drop your knees into butterfly. I'll come down this way so I can see you better. Yeah. So whatever feels good for you for a stretch. Inner thighs of steel. Good. All right. So then we're going to give ourselves a roll up, just so we can take those hands to the floor and come up into a cat. So nice. Pubic bone pulls in. Shoulders are wide. Ribs. Remember that rib button. Pull it up. And then release down. Yeah. Good. So you can check the shoulders. They're wide, right? They're wide. They're not up in your ears. Even in the highest part of your arc, the shoulders should be wide on your torso. So they're not shrugging down, they're actually on the sides of you. You'll feel a little more of your tricep engaged. Yeah. Good. Good. And then I was going to do knees off, also known as bear or jackrabbit. If you have support for your foot, if you need to put it underneath there, you can do that now. That would be a great time to grab it. Finding your nice, strong gecko hands, armpits hugging. We're going to lift, just hovering those knees off the ground just a little. We're just going to hold that for a moment, making sure that we've got all the parts. For me, I have to watch my left shoulder. It kind of moves around. So you check what you have to check on. Breathe through it for 2 more breaths. And 1 more breath. And then gently lay it down, no clunking. Good. All right. Then we're going to find it again. Inhale. Exhale, find those fingertips. Press into the ground with the hands from the sides of your ribs, right? That starts at the sides of your ribs. Good. Breathe through that. Good. Good. And then gently lay that down. Everyone okay? Good. All right. Because we're going to add 2 options. You have your choice. So we're going to find our bear. And you can kick back, pull into your hover. You can put the foot down or you can leave it up. So kick back, pull into your hover, down or up. Or you can, in your hover, slide back, slide in. So you keep something on the ground all the time. Mary Lisa, you have to lift your leg. Because you've got 1 on support, I'm assuming. So the other one's going to have to lift. I'm doing that. Good. So try for 6. Good. And then switch to the other side. Your own pace. So things you want to think about as that leg goes behind you, I want you making sure that you are pressing into those fingertips, pushing the ground away from you in the other direction. It will bring you back into your belly. Yes, it should bring you back into your belly. Yeah, so push your hands up your mat for me, Anna. I want to see more sense of this. If your shoulder will let you today. Yeah, fingertips. Good. Good. All right. When you feel like you've gotten 6 good sets, then we get to lay on our belly. So when you come on down to the mat, if you take your band across your back and then bring it way up across your shoulder blades, just under your armpits and under your arms, then it can be under your hands when you're on the floor. See how I did that? All right, so back of neck is long. Legs are either squeezing together as much as comfortably possible or aiming out to the corners with a lot of energy, yeah? Inhale, exhale. Press your pubic bone toward the mat and lift your sternum up. Collarbones open wide. Good. Big inhale and exhale back down. Good. And then do that again. Good. And then back down. Good. Nice. One more. Hopefully you have just enough tension that you feel yourself having to extend up into that band. Yeah. Nice reach into that band. Good. And then one more. This one will add a little press into the hands. So check with those shoulders, make sure they're in place, and then extend, extend, extend. That's it. Good. Pubic bone is still aiming towards your mat. Good. And then gently lay that down. Good. And again, losing my band. Good. That's it. Collarbones open. Good. Two more. Two more. Good. And last one. That's it. Very nice. All right. You can unwind your hand from your band. Let your forehead just rest on your hands. We're going to open our legs out to the corners of our mat if they're not already. I'm going to kick this little ball out of my way. Here we go. And we're going to bend the knees. Let the heels fall together. So you have knees wide, heels together. And we're just going to exhale, push those heels up to the sky, and then bring the thighs back down. The knees stay bent. So lifting up to the sky, and then back down. Good. Exhale, lift. Good. That's right. Good. Two more. Good. And one more. Hold them up. We get to do a little pulse. Just pulse. And I want you to feel like you're using the outside of your thigh to squeeze over the back of your thigh toward your center as you lift. And lift. Little lift. That's it. Little lift. Pubic bone stays down. And notice which hip bone is into the mat more. Can you use your abs to keep that hip bone up a little bit? That's it. Good. 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 Now keep the thighs up. Kick them out to the corners. Flex those feet. Pull those heels back together. Push them up a little higher. Good. Point. Kick out to the corners. Dorsiflex the feet. Pull the heels back in. Kick them up a little higher. Good. Point out to the corners. Dorsiflex. Pull them back in. Kick. Good. And out to the corners. Dorsiflex. In. Lift. And then rest those thighs down. Good. Take your band out from your back. Roll up a little bit because you're going to try to get it under the lowest part of your ribs. Because now your ribs are going to anchor the band to the ground. Yeah? So we've done this one with the band on our back. This variation is going to emphasize even more the mid-back muscles. So I'm going to hold it in close. I'm going to check it to see if I can get my arms out. Good. You check you too. Make sure you have just the right amount of tension for you. If you feel that band start to roll, come down out of your swan, okay? Because you want to make sure it's down under the ribs in a nice anchored place. So we start with the hands next to you. Again, the legs are back either as close together as you can squeeze them or energetically out to the corners. We're going to inhale, exhale, float up just into a little baby swan. And then exhale, push those arms out to the sides. Bring them back in, stay in your swan. Press out. Bring them back in. Good. Pressing out. And bring them back in. Good. So really simple motion, right? Elbows out, elbows in. As the hands come in, I want you to try to get your hands closer to your ceiling than your elbows are. That might not even be possible. That's okay, but that's the picture that I want you to have in your head. So instead of bringing your hands down closer to the floor, I want you to imagine that you're trying to push them up to the sky when they come in. That's it. Yes, postural muscles for the win. Come on, work for it. You have 2 more. Good, and 1 more. Good, little rest down. Good, turn your head to one side. And then lift and turn your head to the other side. Good, letting all that strength go. All right, abs back on, spine is long, right? Remember, you want to keep that sense of length to that spine as we come into that baby swan. As the arms get busy, you start to compress. Instead, I want you to keep it really long. Check that your ribs are holding your band, because now you're going to press up and back. You're hovering the arms over the floor. And again, your idea through that whole motion is that you're trying to pull your fist, the back of your hand, the dorsum edge of your hand, thank you, Anna, toward the ceiling, right? Through the whole thing. That's good. As that arm reaches forward, is your spine following it? And as it comes back, is the spine lengthening even more? Can you try 2 more? Good. Nose is down, nose is down. Throats up. Good. Good. Very nice. Good. And then go ahead and rest back down again. Turn your head to one side. And then turn it the other way. So when I say nose is down, that doesn't mean their head comes down, right? But some of us get busy working and our nose aims straight ahead. But you can see what that does for this whole structure here, right? We're working, oh, we're working. So if we can think of the length, nose down, throat up, can you see the difference in my spine? Probably looks a little healthier. Yeah, feels better too. Yeah. So nose down, throat up. Nose down, throat up. Okay. Then we're just going to gently sit back in a nice little child's pose, because our shoulders should be pretty warm now. We're just going to let those reach forward. Good. And then we're going to lift ourselves into a big cat, big archy cat. Now we're going to come down into sassy cat. So I'm going to start with my right shoulder to right hip. Good, and then up, and then to the other side. And then up, first side. And last time. Good. And then we're gently going to bring ourselves all the way up. If you can kneel, you're going to be on your right with your left leg extending out. You're going to take your arm up. You're going to plant that leg down, that left leg, really push it down, and you go on the diagonal line. If kneeling is not comfortable for you, no problem. You can come up to a stand. You're going to be in a side lunge. Your toe is looking out. And you plant. Yeah? So either way is fine. Good. That's it. Reaching out. Good. Back up tall. Good. So this should feel like mermaid on the chair a little bit. When you've got that one leg out to the side and you're reaching out into space. And then lifting back up. Good. Good. And one more time. Reach out and up, and then just like mermaid on the chair, you get to come over toward that leg, let your band drop. Good. And you can rotate toward that leg if that's what your spine would like, or you can really try to keep your sternum open if that's what your spine needs, right? There's a difference between what feels good and what probably is good for you. I know. Good. All right, bring that on in. Other side. So drive down that supporting this foot out here, right? Your right leg drives. Good. And then you reach away. Good. Pull your abs back in to come back up. Good. Reach away on your arc. Nice, right? Nice length. Careful that you're not, I'm going to show you a side view. There's a couple of you side bend by bending backwards only. See that? And so you want to be careful that that's not you. You want to be between two panes of glass. Can you see the difference? This is me going better. This is me going worse. I'm bending backwards. I'm falling backwards. Yeah? Good. Last one. Good. And then all the way up, you can let your band go. Oh. And again, you can rotate toward it for what your body probably wants. And then you can open back up for what your body probably needs. This should be, if it feels harder to get there, probably necessary. Yeah, good. Nice. All right, we're going to bring that in. We're going to gently come up to a stand. Walk those feet, hands to the feet. Woo. Let's do it. Just sit on that screen, just barely. All the way up tall as you can. Reach, 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 reach. Good. We're going to come up on tiptoes. Squeeze the backs of your heels together. Reaching up through your spine. That's it. And then gently lower your spine down, keeping your head in space. So we're going to hold on to the skull. Thumbs gently behind your head. Pull the heels down. Try not to let your head come with it. Giving yourself a little traction there. Good. Good. Take another breath. Come up on tiptoes. Good. Now, if you cannot come on tiptoes, no problem. Just reach through your spine, right? Make sure your spine is reaching so you can get a little more length. Hold on to the back of your head. Good. And then reach down through those heels. Try to keep your head right there. Good. Now keep the hands there. Just lift the sternum up high. That's it. So side view. There you go. Good. Now put your hips back over your heels. Keep your hips over your heels while you pull your ribs in. Good. You still kept that beautiful thoracic extension, right? You just lined yourself up. Good. And then tuck in a little more. And then let that go. Thank you, everybody. Nice work. Yes, good job. Thank you.
Thank you. That was a great.
You guys rock today.
That was really fun.
Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Oh, good.
Thank you.
Well,
Thank you.
hopefully you'll be able to watch it again tomorrow. So I will email you.
Via Dropbox or something?
Oh. No, it's not. No. First it goes to my phone, and then it has to be up on the computer, and then Dropbox. It's just a mess. But it will streamline over time, and hopefully the end result is that you guys get to see the class the next day. So you come July, when we're on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule, you could conceivably come Monday, do the class again Tuesday. Come Wednesday, do the class again Thursday, right? So you have lots of options.
Right.
I hope. I know. It'll be very exciting. So thank you, everybody. We'll see if we can make it happen again the second day in a row. All right, you guys. Take care.
Thanks, Mona.